Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. How you all doing? It's another brand new day, another brand new week for us to make money. Um, Today's gonna be an interesting day. Anyway, hold on a bit. Right. Okay. Good morning, guys. How you all doing? Um, I hope you're all great. Today is another day. This week is also another week. Let's see what the market has for us. I mean, we started the week with a good trade yesterday. So hopefully it continues like that to the weekend. Last week was one of the best weeks I've had, especially because of that trade on was it Wednesday? Yeah, that drop on Wednesday. This one right here was a massive trade. We're gonna go into details, go into all of that. But as usual, as you guys know how we do it, let me know where you're joining me from this morning. Let me know. If you do not know me, my name is Rickfx, aka the chef. I cook for a living. I cook on the market, on the charts for a living. And I'm from Ghana. I currently live in Ghana. Let me know where you're from in the comment section or where you're joining us from today. Anyway, today, yeah, today is one of the days where I personally think I want to exercise some amount of patience with God because it's giving it's giving me conflicting vibes, like conflicting bias. And on days like that, uh, from experience, I like to take my time until I see convincing, a convincing confirmation for the trade before I take the trade. Yeah, that's number one. And number two, you could even have the proper confirmation and still have the trade not go your way. So unfortunately, it had to be on a Tuesday, but nonetheless, we're representing. You know, we'll break the chat down quickly, but let me read some few comments from you guys before we head straight into business. So Ekufu Ebenezer says it's the first year. Appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. I am at this point. I see some names that are like quite regular already. Oh. It's like I know like some people I see them. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to you guys for showing up every single time. I think I am the one that is one of them. Hello sir, how you doing? Um Sebastian says good morning from here. Where are you joining me from? Let me know. What's good? All good. All good actually. We're here to make some money. Colombia is also one of um um the ones or constants. It's always showing up. Kwame Trader, good morning, how are you? The cow Adam is also one. Yeah, MB, another one. Oh my guys, I can see the consistency. Big up yourselves. Um, what do I have here? The Dark Silence Scream says he's joining us from Nigeria. Okay. From Ghana, from Somalia. Right. Right, right. Never the miss. And then George too is also a constant. Or let me how do I put it? Yeah. So shout out George and Raphael as well. Guys, anyway, as usual, if you are new here and you're not subscribed to the channel, I'll appreciate it if you can just click on the subscribe button now. Also, can you kindly like this video? It's going to help the channel to do well. Divijan J sorry, but yeah, from repping from Canada. Shout out to you as well. Fidel, Naturally Nature, Nana Baden, FX Pirates. I see you guys. I see you guys. Good morning, boss. How was your night? I really lose guard. Yes, myself yesterday. I doubt your signal and it plays out well. Renzo Money. It's either you are new or you've not been following me for long. But at this point, if you are still doubting my signals, I don't know. I don't know. You need to wake up. You need to wake up, Renzo, and make money. You need to wake up and believe. Believe in the boy. This signals is, I would say, 95% accurate. I will not say 100%, obviously, because there are days where I'll take losses. But if I do the math or if you do the math, go to the channel, check and rate the signals. You should know that, not to blow my horn, but there's some value in there, some good win rates in there, you know. So Renzo, lock in, as Jay is saying, lock in. Run up the likes, people. At least 50 likes in the next minute. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Have about 80 to 100 people here. You can just run up the likes for me. Also subscribe. Also running up the likes. Kindly subscribe to the channel as well. Kindly subscribe to the channel. If Rick drops signal, sell your kidney, bro. Hey, guys, remember that trading can be very, very risky. Yes, I am all for risk. I'm all for, because at the end of the day, if you don't take risk, you cannot make money. You understand? So one way or the other, you're going to take a big risk in this career. But once again, make sure you do that responsibly. Make sure you do that responsibly. Why? Because trading is very risky and you can lose all of your money at a go. You understand? So before you embark on such a decision, accept all the consequences before you do that. You understand? Okay. So that's just a little disclaimer right there. But anyway, keep the fire burning. Keep the fire burning. The person doubting your signals is probably dreaming. I don't think he's dreaming. I think he's new. I think he's new. David Jan says, Rick, but I want to talk about yesterday's trade. Almost hit SO. No, it did for me. Yes, yesterday's trade, the first one, actually, after like 30 pips, hit SL. So I had to re-enter again at a different price when I got a reconfirmation. Remember, I told you guys already, 2 attempts in a day. So yesterday was one of the days, and yesterday too was quite tricky. I was kind of impressed with myself as well. I think as the years go by, as the months go by, I'm growing. I keep growing and elevating in trading myself personally. You know, yesterday I sat here for close to, I woke up around 3 o'clock, yeah, and I got a trade around. Let me see what time I got the first trade. Let me see what time I got the first trade. Around 11:47, almost 12 a.m. So you can do the math. How many hours? I was not obviously not sitting here just looking at the charts, but I was sitting here working, doing other stuff as well. You know, to the extent that I had people even messaging me yesterday. Oh, why are you not going to send a signal for us today? So I had to calm the group down, even to tell them that, guys, you know what? I'm not sleeping. I'm active. I'm watching the charts, but I really want to take my time. And when I get the right setup, or when I get a setup, I'll just share with you guys. So those of you noticed, gold consolidated a lot yesterday. Like it was just ranging up until like New York session before we had the volatility or the volume. So I was kind of impressed that I was able to like just wait it out, But what I didn't understand, or what I mean baffled me, was the fact that after all the patience, I took the first trade, and the first trade just went into a little bit of profit, then straight to stop loss, and then another confirmation came, and that's when I re-entered again, and then we made money. So at the end of the day, it was a good day anyway. It was still a good day, but it is what it is. FX Pirate says the YouTube alone is fire. Thank you, FX Pirate. Good morning, best chef. Good morning, Victor Eloho. I'm sure you're from Nigeria. Shout out to all the Nigerians in the building. FS Pirates once again says, Forest knowledge is always here, boss. I'm not funded at the moment, but I keep showing up here every day. The channel motivates me. That's good, though. That's good. Even if you don't have funds yet and you're not funded yet, at least don't stop the learning. Always do not stop the learning, because it is through proper learning and planning that when the funds come, you'll be able to know how you're going to manage the funds. But as you are learning as well, make sure you make efforts. Make sure you make efforts to get funded, even if it's small. You know, even if it is small, make sure you get funded, and then have an experience or a feel of live market conditions, right? Or you can even buy a prop firm, whatever it is. But one way or the other, look forward to funding as well. Um, yeah, it's good. You were patient. Good job, man. Thank you, Jay. Renzo Money, boss, I was new. That was my first time joining. That's what make me scared. But later I came back, boom, TP hit. You are good, sir. Exactly what I said. I just knew that he's first. Anybody that says like they were a little bit shaky about my signals, I just knew that the person is new and is having their first encounter with a chef. That is why I encourage you guys to share the link, like the video, subscribe, share the channel link, because we are on a mission. We're on a mission to make sure that Forex is like a household name starting from Ghana, and we take it all the way to Africa. It can be done by anybody. It can be done, especially the youth coming up. Get serious. Learn this thing for real, and let's cash out. Let's cash out. Let's keep out. Let's solve unemployment, all of those things one at a time. This could be a stream of income for you. You never know. You never know. So subscribe, share it. You never know who out there needs to to come in contact with a chef, to have that spark that might change their life. You never know. And God will bless you for that. Amen. anyway, anyway. So hey, Jai, you moved me from third. Hey, you people are doing this thing, yeah? Number one, fan. Number two, I can see the numbers here. So, um, how do we call him again? George, you gotta work harder then. This looks like a sell today. We'll get there shortly. We'll get there. It looks like a sell. No two ways about that. And I'll also give you reasons why it's looking like a buy. That's why I said that today too is looking quite dicey. And for real, I think I'll just be like a little bit patient today as well. And then let's strike it while it's hot. I'm new here, joining your life. You're welcome, Blaze Beats. I'm sure you are a music producer. Shout outs to Blaze Beats. You need to drop some beats for me in my DM. Let me make a spot up. Anyway, grow together, definitely. Hey Rick, I'm in Kenya now, but it's trending a lot. What would you say about that? Um, Forex robots. Forex robots. What is um my honest opinion about Forex robots? So I've tried a few robots before, not like seriously though, not like putting real money like I want to trade with robots. No, 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 not that. But out of curiosity, I just wanted to try and see. And don't get me wrong, we have people who have a lot of powerful robots out there. But from where I stand, I still do feel like as it stands now, nothing beats the human intelligence on the charts. Even though the robots or forest bots will guarantee you no emotions, they just take their decisions. You know what I'm saying? But maybe you can recommend. But I'm yet to meet a bot with like a good. It looks like they start well. They always start well. Then when it gets to like some tricky market conditions, they end up just blowing your money. I don't know if anybody else has had this experience with bots, but that is what my personal research has been seeing so far. So I'm not really a fan of forex bots, though. I'm a fan of like doing it for yourself, learning the whole thing, the crafts. That's the downside of bots. I think when it gets to when the market dynamics changes a bit, they don't know. They just because they have been programmed to do a certain things at certain times, they just keep doing it and they just keep going. So I don't know. But you never know. Looking at the advancement of AI these days and tech, it's just a matter of time where we start getting some powerful stuff. Probably people even have it, but they're low key about it already. But as it stands now, I think I'm for manual trading. Those recent lows will be cleared. Okay, Tosin, Tosin, let's see how it plays out. It looks like Tosin is joining us all the way from the Nigerian stock exchange or trading floor. Aren't robots a thing of the past though? Currently, the wave of robots looks like a thing of the past, but I'm just seeing that with the whole new advancement of AI and things coming up, you never know, we might just come up again. This industry is filled with waves. Waves. That is one reason why sometimes I get people in my DMs. Some people approach you to learn forex, and all of them already in their mind, they are expectant of complex systems or complex theories. But one thing you don't know about me, and that is why I have this slogan here. If you look at this, Rickfx Academy, the slogan is what? Trading made easy. It is not just a slogan or anything. It's what we actually live here. So all the complicated stuff to know about trading, I just put it together. I'm sure you guys have seen it by now, from the YouTube videos to the live sessions, the way I even break the chart down. So they come, they want to learn how to trade. I teach them the strategy, and sometimes they get two reactions. Some are impressed at how simple and easy it is to follow. Some too, you can tell that they feel like, is this all? Can't you just give me some, you know, some magic, acrobatic, uh, some Chinese lingo, throw in some words now, throw in some liquidity imbalance curve from somewhere, some way, somehow. But if you've been trading long enough, or if you've been in this industry for some time now, you realize that there's a lot of terminologies in this game. Like, the market is a market. The language of the market has been the same since time memorial. It's all just English. Some of them have like a little bit of like um creativity to it though. But in the long run, if you look at the whole thing very, very well, it still boils down to market structure. It still boils down to the core fundamentals of the market structure, support and resistance. So I don't get it. I do not get the whole fascination about the whole, like, you need the thing to look like a rocket science for you before you understand. Trading is already difficult when it comes to the psychological aspect, psychology and money management and all those things. Trust me, that is where you worry about that. Worry about that. So if you want to make your technicals to look like physics, I don't know. I don't know what you want in this world. I really don't know. But that's the whole idea. That's the whole idea. Anyway, uh, I just like the fact that I can rewatch all the live sessions from your channel. Yeah, it's actually there. People go to rewatch the live session. Guys, people go to rewatch the live sessions as well. Um, human intelligence or artificial intelligence. Uh, that's a debate now, eh? And I have only $10 left in my account. Is it too small for me, or I can still make funds with it? $10, for to be honest, it looks like if you started with $10, maybe fine. But if maybe you were trading account and you, for maybe like $100 and currently have $10 right now, you withdraw it and go and get some nice breakfast this morning. Yeah, and come back again stronger. Anyway, that's just my, yeah. They always end up blue. Yeah, that's for the bots, I guess. Watching from Zim. Shout outs to all the fans from Zim. Jew, Charlie, divergence is what gets me. Funny enough, divergence is even a long time concept. Maybe not how the people use it today, but divergence has really been a thing back then, especially when we used to use indicators. There's one at the bottom of the screen that's like, it's like volumes, okay? So I think it's MACD, MACD, something like that. You set it and then it tells you when it has been overbought, then you expect some oversold. Like, I've even forgotten some of the concept, but divergence has actually been a time memorial, and some people actually still use it. Like some OGs still have a way to use it properly, but yeah. Rickfx Academy, well lost traders fans clarity. Yes, yes, yes. Well lost traders find clarity. Everything is clear this side. FVD, IBB, IXY and stuff. Please, so I'm not saying, but it is what it is. Good morning, Rick. I'm from Ghana, following you and Kojo long time, and I have seen the results. Thanks. Appreciate that, Vincent Apreku. Appreciate that. Emmanuel Obaika says, excuse me, sir, can you just brief you teach on how to calculate pips for gold? Okay, we'll do that. We'll just Peter Treme says, first time joining your live session and I'm enjoying it. Thank you, Peter. Welcome to the family. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Also turn on the post notifications. You know, guys, I'll be dropping videos for you guys. Last week I dropped a YouTube video, very educative. The response to was good. You guys are amazing. You guys are learning. More videos to come. Do not worry. What else? What else? Breakfast is insane. Oh, you have to eat though. You have to eat before you trade though. Make sure you eat first so you can have peace of mind to trade. Rocket science. So now one build generational wealth with $10. Hey, oh, not really, not really. Maybe they just want some quick, maybe $10 they trade it to like 20, 30. You never know. Trading has every possibility, you know. Ayimbila Uzo Azundo. I don't know where you're from. Nice name, by the way. Rick, I just finished advanced training at the FOREX Academy. In fact, you people are literally the greatest of all time when it comes to forex trading. We appreciate that. We appreciate that. And welcome to the Forex Gang. Make sure you take your journey seriously, implement whatever you are taught, and see you at the top. Yeah, MACD, yeah, MACD, yeah, that's the name of the divergence. Wow, I forgot about that. Yeah, I can see some OGs in the building. It used to be a thing back in the day. Yeah, man, there's been quite a lot. MACD is there. There's, what lot size should I use for my $30 account? Lot size $30 account. Honestly, I think between 0.01 and like 0. Not more than 0.05. I don't, yeah, something between that, something small, because the amount is already really small. You understand? And if you are trading on your own, make sure that it's really a setup that the confirmation is quite tight so that you can eliminate some. You cannot do that 100%, but you can eliminate some amount of drawdown, so that it can go directly to your favor. Yeah. Who created AI? Hey, Sebastian or Sebastian Ikena Mwofe. Shout outs to you from Nigeria. But this early morning, I seen who created AI. I don't know. I really don't know, but let's we can check it out. Do some research on that too. But you trade just support the resistance, not just support the resistance, but support the resistance, the core foundation of the strategy. Yeah, market structure, support the resistance, and then mix with other concepts. Really simple though. The matrix. No be human being. I know fit laugh safe. Okay. You guys. Right. Back again. Yeah, and there's RSI too. Yeah, RSI. I think RSI is also operates in the same way. RSI also has that overbought. RSI is the one that is down there that it's like some curve, right? The MACD or MACD, that one has like is bar like, and RSI is overbought, oversold, overbought. Then the MACD gives that divergence thing. Yeah. So you combine MACD, you combine RSI, then that time there was not really anything like price action stuff. It was just like more yeah guy relenting. So anyway. Anyway, let's get straight to today's business. Right? Let's get straight to today's business. Let me show you my bias and let me show you where the confusion is as well today and why I said I'm going to take my time. Anyway, back to the chart. You guys know how we always do it. 4-hour time frame, gang, in the building. 4-hour time frame. The market has not done so much. On Friday, we had NFP push price all the way back up here. We'll talk about that briefly or shortly. And then yesterday we had a continuation, which I caught a buy. Now, if you observe the structure carefully, you can tell that one way or the other, we should be expectant of some retracement, right? Before the continuation. The trend is up for the week. No two ways about that. No two ways about that. The trend is up for the week, and we should expect some pullback before continuation. As a matter of fact, I was expecting this pullback yesterday, but the chart gave opportunity for a buy instead, and that's how come I continued it. And that's why I'm saying today we could have that pullback, or you never know, we could have the continuation for a buy. As it stands now, it's not really so clear. It's not really so clear now. So, but I believe you all agree with me. Like you can see what I'm talking about in terms of this being a massive buy, and then looking at how the candles are even shaping up. This is the current 4-hour candle, which has about 1 hour 17 minutes before it closes. The 1 hour and 2 hour candles have already closed bearish, and they are giving off bearish vibes. But another part of me also knows that price action wise, if this thing is really ready to drop, these two bearish candles alone are kind of like enough to just have price sink by now, or to start seeing some massive momentum. But it looks like we could have a typical day where we have price was like selling, then reversing all the way back into the zone, and then going all the way up. That is one scenario. That is one scenario. But if this thing sells, let's say today, for instance, it will be good. It will be good for the structure overall for the week. Why? Because it only means that we could have like maybe a pullback into maybe even this zone or this zone right here, and then we have like a continuation. Today is just Tuesday. The week is too young. We want the market to present itself in a way where we have more opportunities in the coming days. Are you with me? Now, yesterday I had my highs and my lows marked, as you can clearly see. And this is where price was ranging all the way for like how many hours up until 11:45 a.m., 11 a.m., almost 12. Sorry, yeah, almost 12 p.m. before we had the continuation. So yesterday too, we had price reacting nicely around my 4-hour turning point. So you can tell why I was also expectant of the pullback yesterday. Okay, so immediately price goes to these highs. I was expecting two things: either we get a massive confirmation and then I sell, and then that could be the beginning of the retracement. But we rather got a bullish breakout, and then I took the trade here. This is why I said I took the trade here. and then we made some cool 30, 40 pips. The next thing I see, pullback. At least the pullback, I was even expecting it to just react off the highs here and then we continue. But it came deeper. It came all the way in here, took my stop loss out, my first stop loss out. And then we got a new confirmation from these retest levels right here. This one, this level, price uses level as a retest, gave us this nice confirmation. And from there, it was history. Price went all the way up, smashed TP to 180 pips. And that was it. Easy peasy for the day. So yesterday, for real, when the pullback even started or the retest started, part of me started feeling like, shit, maybe it's going to sell. And then I waited so much to get the right confirmation, only for this thing to trick me, and then we are going to have a sell. But immediately you go here and it was failing to break this level where we got this massive, don't play with candles. Do not play with candles. They speak to you. We got this massive confirmation. I was like, it's showtime, boy. So moving on, or fast forward to today, 4 hour has given us the vibe, the time frame. It's giving us vibes of even like a pullback, a deeper one. But we have some levels we need to be concerned about, whether you like it or not. 15 minutes levels that are quite trickish. That's the first one, has been broken. That's this one right here. No two ways about that. Broken. Second one is yesterday's zones. So yesterday we had this break this, we tested it a bit, and it held throughout the night. So we have another test here. Then after that, we have another test here, which is yesterday's highs as well. So you can tell that even though we have a lot of stamping blocks in the way, that's like some good pips anyway. From here to here, it's like 50 pips, which is quite decent, which is quite decent. So even if the market will find its way down here before reversing, that's like a good 50 pips. Secondly, if it finds its way there and it breaks it, we have another level here. This one is quite strong. The other point, it's already 90 pips. If you break this one again, then that's game over. So it's like, because of too much waiting you probably have missed out on the move for today. Do you get where I'm coming from? That is why I'm saying that today is one of the days where I will want to be patient and have an aggressive entry when I feel like the volume is coming in. Like when I see like maybe a strong bearish candle, or you consider this thing is looking like it's going to sell all the way to that level, I can jump in. But ideally, if I get like a nice trick shot, those who play basketball yet or whatever it is, like trick shot, like looks like it's selling, then it goes back in with some massive bullish closure. We could buy all the way to the top. At least, let's say we get a reaction here instead, like a nice candle push back up here. I'll buy here to like the top here. At least that'll be like some cool, that'll be like some cool 80 to 100 pips, So today for me, it's going to be a big day anyway. Volume is going to set in, but you really want to not get ahead of yourself. I'm sure those of you are already in sales. People are already in sales, unless you entered the sell from the top. If you enter from the top, you are feeling okay now, because by now you've made some pips. You probably have moved stop loss to break even. You don't really care where it goes. But anybody who entered here so far, I can tell for a fact that they are a bit shaky, because every day themselves know that price could also hold at any of the levels, right or wrong. Lie with me. So that is my total bias for the day, and that is why I'm employing, or I'm exercising a lot of patience today. Secondly, we have some fundamentals coming in for the USD today. That is ISM ISM Services PMI. So it's a performance index basically. It's a performance index that is like dropped by the Institute of Supply Management. Okay. So what they do is they release data, they track the performance of the services industry in the US. The service industry, so excluding manufacturing. So service, we're talking about finance, hospitality, healthcare, all of those, that side. They track their expenses, they track the number of people they've employed, they track their orders, basically everything that makes the service industry look good, whether and then they measure it with it's a metric. It has the baseline is 50. Okay. So when they measure it and they put together all the index and it's above 50, then they say the services sector is what is expanding. And then when it is below 50, it means what it is contracting. Do you get what I'm saying? And the things or the core details that they track, as I said, one of them is the number of people they've employed, their orders. So basically, if you look at the things that they are tracking, they're just telling you how the service sector is booming or how it's doing. And obviously, if things are going well, that is how come they tend to employ more people, they spend more, they have more orders, if things are boosting. But when things are not going well, that is when they cut jobs, they employ less people and all of those things. So it's a metric. And why is this important? It's simply important because the services sector forms about 70 to 80% of the US GDP as a whole. One of their strong, this thing is like the service sector. So if it is doing well, it's going to affect the USD what positively. You understand? And if it's contracting, it's going to affect the USD negatively. So they are expecting it to grow to 51.5. So if the actual data is released and it's even more than 51.5, it's good. But if it's less than 51.5, it's already a little bit bad. And if it's lower than 50, that is even way worse. You understand? Uh-huh. So you just look out for that today too. But it's around 2 p.m. GMT, around 2 p.m. And usually before that time, the market should have given us a direction already. The market should have given us a direction already. Then on Friday, we had NFP. I've not been a huge fan of fundamentals for some time, but this NFP was one of the cleanest NFPs I've seen. It aligned with technicals. The data was clear. It didn't really there was no whipsaw movements, like confusing movements, go down first before going back up. It just bought straight and it never looked back. And after checking the data, it kind of makes sense looking at the metrics, because obviously, I don't know how many times we have to say it, but NFP basically measures the number of people that have been employed in the previous month, excluding the farming industry or farming sector. Simply any other sector excluding farming sector. And we all know that it's employment. So employment is what a good thing. So the higher the number, the stronger the currency, which in this case is the USD, and then the lower the number, the weaker the currency. So the data, the figure before this one was very, very weak. 14,000. That's like the lowest me personally I've seen, you know. So I think they're trying to bounce back heavy, and they were forecasting that they would have created about 106,000 jobs or employed about 106,000. But even that, they were not even able to match up. All they were able to do was 73,000. So you can tell that difference wise, the figures are quite huge. And one of the things that will easily give you massive volatility during fundamentals is if the gap is quite huge. So let's say they are expecting like 106,000 and then they created like 105,000. Even though it's lower than this one, you can tell that the gap is not much. So on days like that, if the market or if the volatility is not really wild, it's understandable. Okay, it's understandable. Yep. So back to what we're saying, basically, we're talking about the fundamentals. So looking at the charts, this was obviously weak for the USD. So GBP USD should buy, Euro USD should buy, gold should buy, etc., etc. And then on Friday, if we observe price action, this was what? This was Friday, yeah. Friday, I was going to buy gold. I was going to buy gold from this level right here. But immediately this candle closed this way, I knew that it was not ready because I keep saying this, wicks represent rejections. And we're looking at the zone as well, it's quite sensitive. So if the price closed above it, that would have been a go to. But immediately it closed below it, I knew that it was not ready yet. And this was around 6 a.m. So price went all the way down, used this level for a volume, it went all the way back up. And upon getting to this point, this is where now we approached the NFP. So by 12:30, the data was released, as you can see. 12, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 12:15, 12:30, the next thing we see is boom. From this point to this point alone, it moved about 630 pips in a single day. 630 pips on gold, NFP. That's why I said that. And if you watch carefully, no drawdown. Right from the data, right from when the data was released, it went all the way up. The 15 minutes candle alone, 15 minutes candle alone provided 370 pips. You are done. Even if you close on just 15 minutes, you are done. You understand? So that's just by the way. I didn't trade it though. I didn't trade it. Obviously, I didn't trade it because you guys know that. But if it continues this way, if the data continues this way, fundamentals can tend to regain its credibility in my eyes. I might consider it again, right? And on Thursday, what happened? So Thursday, I tried to take this trade. Thursday, I took a loss. First trade, I took a loss here. Then on Friday, sorry, not Friday. I took a first loss here around this point. Then I got in on a retest on this vibe here, made about 100 pips, and then that was it. So Thursday was a little bit, not really mad. Wednesday though, Wednesday was a game changer. Before that, Tuesday we were on live session, and those of you who were here, you remember how I was predicting a drop even from Tuesday, and that's how come we took a sell that day. If you remember, we took a sell trade right here. No, here. When we were on the session, we took a sell. I said a sell trade before we joined the session. So when we joined, we were already in profit, and then we made about 70 pips. Then it reversed. But the whole idea that I showed you guys that day was I was expecting what? Some form of retracement, and then what? A continuation. Why? Simply because we were in a downtrend. We had a prior massive drop, okay, and all of this is proving to be like a rising wedge for the continuation. Little did we know that the whole of Tuesday was going to end up being a consolidation day for Wednesday. So if you look at this, the structure never changed. It still was the same. It just ended up being a much longer rising wedge. On the 50 minutes, it looks quite clumsy, but the higher you go, like 30 minutes, 45, 1 hour, especially 4 hour, you're going to see that it's a clean, clear rising wedge, then continuation. Now look, if you're trying to trade this from the 4-hour time frame, you see the disservice you probably have made to yourself, because the 4-hour time frame confirmation, that what is supposed to be the confirmation candle ended up being a majority of the move. Look at where it closed. Already 200 or almost 300 pips. So if you end up taking the trade here, where are you going to put your stop loss? Obviously not above this place. You're going to use vibes, and if you're not lucky, it's going to take you out before dropping. And it's not as if your bias is wrong. It's not as if you were wrong. You saw everything right, but you still lost money. So hmm, this is good. Bearish. This thing is not playing. On. This bearish. This thing on gold is really not playing. This bearish vibes on gold is still not playing. It's really not playing. But we wait. But we wait. I mean, another thing that could also convince me to enter probably for a sell is maybe we get like a violent drop, like a violent clear drop, then a pullback to retest the zone and confirmation. That to be comfortable. That to be comfortable. And as it stands right now, breakout is really like one of my least entries, though. That's from personal experience. But anyway, we wait. Then, um, yeah, well, 1 hour candle just closed. A heat, heat. Oh, okay. Let's see. One, two, three, three. We have 1 hour more for this 4 hour candle to close. Okay, okay. Hmm. Problem. Ah, take this one out so we can see things clearly for what it is. Take this one out. Some good. To the pips. Don't worry, guys. I'm watching, so don't worry. Sheesh. This thing is really giving very bearish vibes. Guys. Anyway, back back. I'm here. Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just sometimes you need to zone in to really let the market talk to you. Anyway, let me read some comments from you guys, and then we. Let me measure something real quick. Let me measure something real quick. Let me measure something real quick. Also, nah, guys, I think this thing is gonna sell. I think this thing is. Hold on, though. Me, I'll tell you when to enter. I'm just trying to measure something. So this is like, and then if I target here, that's like some cool 200 pips. Okay, okay. Yes, I think. Hold on though. If I'm entering, I'll actually tell you when to enter. So please don't don't get ahead of yourself yet. That is if you are trading with me. So if we do take this trade, we will be expressing pips. TP1 somewhere here. That's 80 pips. Then TP2 somewhere around this point. That's this. Let's see. It's, Also, another level to even look out for is the fact that um, price came, retested this point, and it's dropping, and it created a nice double top here as well. So the retracement is quite valid now. But once again, wait, I'll give you the green light. I'll give you the green light. Today, I'm trying my best. No lie. Hey, hey. Sound is not coming. Is that true? I don't think it's true. That's what I'm actually waiting for this candle to close. You have 2 minutes more. And then if this one also closes bearish, I'm sorry, but it looks like we go in. But anyway, you have 1 minute more. Today is one of the days that when I actually make money from this market is going to be vibes. Okay, yeah, they are saying the sound is clear. Everybody can hear me. So, Lil Chris, work on your audio. Moment of truth. Moment of truth, guys. Looks like we got a party, huh? Looks like we got a party. We got a party. Eh, Guys, I think we are good. I think we have to we can I think we can jump in some quick sell. Let's do that. Let's jump in a quick sell here. I think we can sell now, guys. Hopefully it goes our way, guys. Hopefully it goes our way. I think we can sell. First attempt for the day. So I've put all the coordinates in a group. So make sure that you follow through. But I'll put it here right now. But I am in the cell now. I'm in the cell now. Hopefully this thing doesn't trick me. But I'm in the cell now. Stop loss. Um, so this is a trade. Stop loss. Take profit somewhere around here. That's take profit 2, by the way. TP1, I think I used 3 3 3363. 3363 for our TP1. Hopefully we get that drop. So take profit one is somewhere around here. Some cool 50. Anyway, I'm in the trade now for a sell. Stop loss is here. Stop loss is CP1. Is yeah, so this is the trade idea for me. This is it for me. Hopefully we get that drop. Not the final breakout, but hopefully we get that drop. I mean, it's already floating in some decent profits, but it's not really a lot. We okay for now, but so the job is done. All you have to do now is to actually wait to see whether we'll make some money, or either we make money or we learn. Yeah. Anyway, so that's it. That's basically that. The risk has been established. I've taken my trade. At this point, I have nothing more to do than to just wait and see the outcome of the trade. Hopefully, we make some stacks today. If not, we have another try for the day before we are done. 5.16. Right, so it's time to chill a bit. I'll just close it, not looking good. Okay. As for me, I'm already, once I'm in. Risk has been established, I'm in. So I gotta hold it to whatever happens, either SL or TP. What have you guys been saying so far? What have you been saying so far? Flashing. I love science says what and all the traits you drop the updates in the main group without sending it. Like the one you send to all your VIP guys. I always get most of them myself. Oh really? Nice. I think your YouTube hello with Kim Common Forex and with the Forex own his mentorship on his own. I passed my challenge in 10 days. That's 10% profit on 1st August, and I'm currently 3% up on my funnel. Wow, that's massive. That's massive. That's a good one. Shout out to you. Um, and I learned all that only from your YouTube. If I cash out big, I'll just pay for one-on-one mentorship so I can get to talk with you guys. Appreciate that too. Appreciate that. The YouTube is a lot of there's a lot of nuggets in there. Oh. There's a lot of nuggets in there. Take it serious, you know. You can just yeah. Guys, today's one of the days that if I make money, I'll be extremely not extremely, you know, you need to keep your emotions in check. But I'll be glad because of the stress. And if I hit stop loss as well, I'll kind of feel it because I feel like I was gonna wait. I was gonna wait. I was gonna wait. But it is what it is. We are already in. He's Baba, he's Baba, he's Baba, he's Baba. How can you wake up early in the morning and come and take a loss? It's not a nice feeling, you know. 5 minutes. Anyway, guys, let's talk about something else whilst we wait. Talk to me. Let the cook sell. Okay. Hey, you guys are quiet too. Why are you guys quiet? Are you people busy trading or what? Talk to me. Talk to me now. The trade has already been sent, so let's wait. Talk to me. Anyway, if you are here and you have not subscribed, please, whilst you're taking the trade, subscribe as well. Whilst you're taking the trade, subscribe as well. Whilst you're taking the trade, subscribe as well. Like this video. Drop some likes. Some likes. Keep liking it, you know. Like the video. This is the nervous. You don't have to be nervous, so please, you know, be man, be a man. Take the trade, hold the trade, you know. What session do you trade in? Oh, I trade any session. But usually I'm up before landing session, so I like to look for opportunities there. And when I don't, I wait all the way through. Yesterday, for instance, yesterday's trade usually moved in the New York session. So I trade any session. Usually Asian session, I'm asleep. Yeah, usually I sleep during Asian session. That's why I don't trade the Asian session. Then I wake up, then I look for opportunities throughout from London throughout to New York, whatever it is. Um, you think it's coming down. You think Niger Power. You think no, drop some fire. Let's hit the price out so it melts. Exactly, guys. Drop some fire emojis in the comment section now. Drop some fire. Let me lead by example. Drop some fire emojis. Let's the trade there. Now we cook and finish before we need to turn up the heat so that we get some. So I'm leading by example. I I drop some fire in there. Let's drop some fire so that can you please share the chart setup? It looks fresh. The candle codes. Candle codes. Let me see. Settings. Where do I find this? This is it this? If this is this what you're looking for? Here it is. If this is what you're looking for, here it is. I hope you're okay now. Um Ricky, what has been your stunning experience trading on a small account? I think I'll talk about that later. For now, let's draw some fire emojis. Sans Scalp says to subscribe. Thank you. Thank you. The course is $100 challenge with your community to make it interesting. This man and $100 challenge. This man has been on my neck for ages about $100 challenge. I don't know whether he has taken some $100 from his family members or he has saved some $100 that he's trying to use to do magic. I don't know what is going on with this guy. But I hear you, Adan. I hear you, and I'll take that into consideration. Don't worry. Oh, why did you delete the comment? Don't worry. When the time is right, I'll do challenge with you. Don't worry. I will do the $100 challenge, okay? Santa Preku says, let's print some money online today. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. The kitchen is hot. Top-notch FX. Kitchen is very hot today. Today, my apron all won't burn, but we genome active. Probably trying to grab liquidity. Well, before you to grab the liquidity, you need to grab some money. Have you ever thought of changing strategies? No. I think we only think of changing things that don't work to begin with. So if something is working, I cannot get up and think about changing strategies. Juliana says we need fire. Yes, so we need fire. You guys, we have 53 seconds more for this candle to close. It's trying to close as a doji. You all know what doji is. Doji means indifference, but please, we need more bears. We need more bears in the market, not indifference, not doji, nothing. But let's be calm, guys. All of this I'm doing is just for vibes, by the way. But I'm very much calm because risk management is key. The trade is running. I already know how much I'm going to lose, so that's what I do. That's what we do. We take risk for a living. You gotta be okay with it. You gotta live with it. So, guys, just calm. What concepts do you trade along with support and resistance? FX Pirates. I use trend line sometimes. I use the fib. But basically I trade in direction of the trend. Basically, so anything that helps to tell me the trend and it gives me good entry price, I'm in. I'm sold. I'm sat. What else? Why did you not place the stop loss above the range like you usually do? Hey, above the range, that would be suicidal. If you put a stop loss all the way above the range, which is you're talking about here, right? That would be 136 pips stop loss. That's the whole trade on its own, and that right there is one of the reasons why I keep saying the breakout is the least of my is the least favorite entry. It plays out. Don't get me wrong, but I don't really like it because of if the momentum doesn't continue immediately, you find yourself wanting. Especially because you're not allowed to really put stop loss where you want to put it, like where it's supposed to be. You understand? So we cannot put it all the way above the range because of that, Mr. Mr. Bernard Jackson. The Good for Life. My best YouTube channel, definitely. Welcome. Guys, I don't like this thing, no. But behold. It's okay. The fire cry looks like the fire is is cooking the thing up. So relaxable. Anyway. Here are some BS. BS, really? No risk, no Ferrari. Wedge pattern. You see a wedge pattern? What is your main strategy? Main strategy is my main strategy. It's my anyway, guys. I'm yet to announce it as well. Let me just drop here quickly. But this month as well, we're gonna do gold masterclass, August edition. So if you want to learn the question some of you are asking me here, what is your main strategy? What is this? Or if you want to know all of those things and trade with me live to until you are perfect, make sure you register for the August advanced session or August gold masterclass. I'll drop the details somewhere maybe later today or something within the week. I don't know. But if you want to join to early access, you can just message me on Telegram. I mean, registration is open. I'm here to just drop the details, but registration is open. So you can message me to join. If you want to learn everything about how I trade from scratch to the top, and also live trade with me. Every Monday, I do that with the mentees. Every Monday, we live trade together. As time goes on, your psychology grows, you get perfect, you perfect the craft, you're your own. You understand? So if you want that kind of mentorship, hit me up. So most of the questions will be answered there in depth into all the nitty-gritties will be touched. Then we have no risk, no Lambo. Yes, no risk, no Lambo. Gold trading is for those 18 plus. Well, gold trading is, I don't know why people are scared of trading gold, but I feel like it's one of the easiest to trade. No risk, no Ferrari, definitely. Today's stream is funny. I mean, a little bit of humor here and there won't spoil anything. Yeah, I'm just waiting for that drop, like some massive, and then we know that we are good. We're still locked in for the sell. Yeah, we are. We locked in for the sell. Enwaobi Ikechuku says, how much? Oh, it's just 150 US dollars. One time payment. You don't have to repay anything like on a monthly basis, nothing. Just that one time. You pay $150 and you get all of these things, including lifetime mentorship. Me and you, till one of us die. Anyway, God forbid. But basically, that's what it's about. Then the course is tell us benefits of one-on-one session with you. I think maybe Adam wants to have a one-on-one session, but benefits of one-on-one session is basically this time around, instead of the group, it's just me and you on the session. And then I tailor the things to meet your specific needs wherever you are in your journey. I take my time. I take you from, let's say you are here and you're supposed to be here. So I'll access you first, wherever you are. And then I'll add up all the work that it needs to be done. I give all the, hey, I'll give you all the materials that you need to take you from here to this point. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? So that is basically that for, or not, that's the part of that for one-on-one. Then it lasts for like a month, but it's not every day. It's not every day to like a month. So it's like I think 2 times in a week. But basically it's tailored to just me and you, your needs specifically. the session too, you get to choose the times that you want to have the session. Like I give you the option of okay, this and this. What option do you want? Then yeah, basically. So 101 is more like VIP mentorship. Yeah. Then this thing, this is what I was avoiding. This is what I was avoiding. But actually, we are already in the trade. Do we sell now? I'm already in the sell. I'm even in drawdown. Epic. I'm already in the sell, and I'm actually in drawdown, and I'm still holding. By the way, I'm holding. Yeah, it is. Where is this thing? I'm holding. You can see currently it's red. The MT5 everywhere make red for now. I'm in the sell. I'm holding. So um, how much for the gold masterclass? As I said earlier, $150 one time payment. Ayimbila says, I'm all in with everything you say. Let's go. All in, all in. Now my kitchen day on fire. Don't worry. Don't worry. It go cool down soon. Don't worry. We still eat. We'll feast. Have you ever thought of changing strategy? I think I answered this earlier. No, I haven't. Chef Rick, none of us would die. Even, yeah, none of us would die. Which broker do you use? Oh, almost forgot. If you want to trade gold with me, especially gold with me, guys, click on the link in the description to create an account with my recommended broker. That is what I use. Xness. Xness and Xness only. Your funds are safe. Your money is safe. Any amount of money you make, they can pay you. You withdraw. And the withdrawal is instant. Within 24 hours, you get your money instant. No 2 to 3 business days, nothing. The spread is good. They have solid customer support. So if you want to trade with me, make sure you're trading with Xness. Click on the link. There's a link in my description. Go there right now. You see the link to my Telegram community. You see the link to my Xness broker. Anything is there. Any information you need is in the description. Click on that link to create the account. Also, I've pinned a link in the comment section, and that's the link to my Telegram channel. When I'm not on YouTube, that is where I am. That is where you find me. That is where I send all the signals. It's like every day. If you want day-to-day updates from me, make sure you join the Telegram community. The link is in the comment section. It's pinned. Just click on it, go there and join, and come back here. We'll continue. Click on it now. Go there, join, come back. We'll continue the session. Also, don't forget to subscribe, guys. Subscribe and like the video. Subscribe and like the video. Subscribe and like the video. Nah, this thing is not. It's not looking good though. I'm not gonna lie to you. If I tell you that I'm comfortable with this trade, the only reason why I'm still in this trade is because I've already established the risk, and I was ready to take the risk. But it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is, really. The 4 hour candle has some time to close and it's already going back up. So, anyway, let's continue. Let's continue. It's just vibes to this trade either drops or goes up. The trade is too hot. I need cold water, please. We are not anywhere. We are just halfway in the trade. We're just halfway in the trade. So be strong. Be a man. Hold. this thing will really sell. Oh. It should, it should. The bearish signs are quite loud. It should have that drop. Then, Rick, which prop firm would you recommend? I don't personally trade a prop firm right now, so I cannot give first-hand experience or first-hand recommendation. But word on the street looks like, or I hear, Fundedness is kind of doing the Lord's work. So you can check them out, do your own research, and if you like it, you can go with it. But me personally, I've not traded with them yet to give you that. Like, go ahead, you understand? But that's it. Guys, Rick's mentorship is the cheapest. Others charge $400 for 3 months, but Rick's is just $150 for lifetime mentorship and signals as well. Well, it's cheap for now because I want as much as people to just find a way. But as time goes on, price is going to go up. So, you know, make hay whilst the sun shines. And it will get to a point too, it's not only price that will go up. Me myself too, I will not have the time to really sit down and be doing all of these things, you know. So let's really make hay whilst the sun is shining. If it doesn't close with a big wick, we might be cooked on this one. That is true though. But one thing about Raphael is I think Raphael is our candlestick conductor. I think Raphael is really good when it comes to candlesticks though. Like for some time now, since the beginning of the our live streams, he's been quite consistent with his candles, and I like the language he speaks. And I share the same views. Cooked entirely, no, because I still have them. But we need some form of rejection to just tell us that the bears are really still around in the zone and they are not going to let the bulls take over that easily. They're going to like push price down. The bears are weak today. They are weaklings. They are weaklings. You're supposed to have some massive drop by now. But anyway, Set says if you can trade back to back 67.5, you're taking it to TPs. Set, I don't really understand what you're saying, but if you can come again, I appreciate that. Adam says problem of funding account is that they don't allow you to risk more than 1%, which makes you to waste a lot of time. Really, it depends on the company though. I think the daily drawdown depends, right? You have a daily drawdown, or there's a rule that says that even if you have a daily drawdown of let's say 5%, you still cannot risk up to the 5% per trade. Let me know. But that's what I thought profits were about: daily drawdowns and then maximum drawdowns. Trade way befa. We just need some push. And they hold a bullish candle plus wire, it has to drop. Yeah, giving me typical vibes like when you're in the trade, that kind of thing. In the trade, and you're either fanning the trade to drop or something like pushing it. Uh, I feel you on that. So the candle has closed. Um, the candle closed bullish, even though we had a wick from the top. But I wish the wick was bigger. Like, I don't want to waste time. I want this thing to sell off massively. What is happening currently is that we could have this just end up being some form of like retracements. It could even be deep, whatever it is, like before the drop. It's possible that we are in way too early. You understand? So that is the possibility, number one. Possibility number two, which is what I don't want to hear, but it is what it is that it comes back inside and takes us out. So let's wait. That's what I'm saying, that right now there's not really much to do. We are all in the trade, so we just have to wait. I meant if we can trade back to 3367.5, which is this point, you're gonna the current low will most likely eat today. Oh yeah, I get it. If this thing comes back to even entry, if it comes back to even entry, like we have a bearish candle come back to entry, it's game over. We're eating, we're feasting. So that's just the whole thing. Mavs FS Academy says, I just consulted the Heavenly Gold City. Guys, joy is coming. Okay, okay, okay. MBs, every platform has their own rules. Okay, okay. Makes sense. Justice Charlie must too much, but Charlie it be rigged so 200 feel assure. Ah, you guys are making me laugh today. If you go with good lot size, they will terminate your account, saying excess margin usage. Many funded next and funded pips. Oh, really? Well, maybe he explains why I don't really have time for profits privately because I'm busy trading my own money as it starts. So, where to advise to the profit traders out there as well? Whilst you're trading a profit, make it a goal to make sure that you make some money and diversify into your own personal trading accounts. Nothing beats total control and freedom of your trading accounts. You know, profits are good. Don't get me wrong. They've changed people's lives. But if you really want total control over your trading account and whatnot, you need to strive to have a personal account. One hour candle looking SARS. Every candle right now is looking SARS. Even 4 hours is looking SARS. Every one of the candles is looking SARS. Even 4 hours looking SARS. 4 hours that was looking very bearish right now. Look at where is this. You understand? So every candle is looking SARS right now. Suspicious. Yeah, I got it. I got it. Yes, I'm not Gen Z, but at least I know Gen Z lingo, please. Susie got your number. Susie and your friend. Ooh. Wow. That is on the night. It seems like August came with a lot of violence. We're gonna sell today. We're gonna sell. This thing must sell. Oh. Guys, I'm resting a bit, chilling a bit, but I'm here. I'm chilling a bit, but I'm here. Just ah, this trip. Hey, hey, hey! I need a dollar. Dollar is all I need. Hey, hey, hey! I need a dollar. Oh my god! Oh my god! Really? Oh my god! Really? This thing is. This thing is mm. Somebody's saying cut the loser shot, and no, me, I'm not cutting the loser shot. We're already in it. I mean, at this point, even if you cut it, what are you cutting? You know. So I'm actually holding. So that one, no two ways about it. So I'm not cutting any loser shots. Is that I hit SL today or I make some money? Um, we're going to be cooked soon. Hopefully not for real though. For real, hopefully not. Guys, hold on as well. A minute. A minute, guys. 1 minute. Rough. Let me play it for you. Ah, something I wait for Hamza. We did it. Oh, we did it too. She's training. We're training. Yeah. I don't think so. Maybe it's faint or something. The microphone they fast. Tira, zo, tira, insamo no. This, yeah, I hear you. Oh yeah, you can talk to me. Yeah, I'm cool. So psychological tips, eh? Charlie, I don't like how good is treating me this morning. I literally waited for this thing. Ah, I think, yeah, yeah, yep. Right. Facts. Wow, this candle just closed. Ideally, if I was not in the cell, this would have been a confirmation for a buy. Oh. So that's the funny aspect of all of these things. But at this point, the buy is already there, and we have few pips to hit stop loss. So I think I'll let the market just do its thing. Either take us out or it is what it is. It just restructure, you know, restructure. Today has been a tough one. You lose some, facts, win more. Uh, at all. Yeah, you can. Guys, we have Top K on the line anyway. I hope you guys can hear him. I'm sure you guys can hear him. We have Top K on the line. Um, you still waiting for the just a little bit. Oh, it's headshot. It's a headshot. That's why I know it's a headshot. It's just a headshot. But we have Top K on the line. You know, this is what we do every morning. Sometimes either on Zoom or WhatsApp or FaceTime, whatever it is. We just get on a call, we share ideas, looking at the market. That's why some people ask me in the comment section, why are you Why is it that sometimes you and it's like you have the same trace? If we see the same, if we see the same thing, what should we do? That's how today. Yeah, he asked me, "Are you selling today? Are you gonna sell?" Then I told him like what I was looking at as well. So you do this thing from time to time. We always jump on this course. Like this thing has been there for a long time. Oh. Those of you who follow Top K, you know these things already. We do these things every morning. Anyway, this new candle is giving what I like. Yeah. Yeah, the fact that we don't put it online doesn't mean it doesn't exist at all. Does it mean that- very even the this candle is giving a little bit of hope, but I like to call it a false hope. It's giving that last hope that will just take you out. You know, could easily also do that. I will be glad though because I'm still holding this thing. Yeah, it has not hit the stop loss yet technically. So if it just has that drop, that would be like a narrow escape. Okay, and it closed with a. Okay, even this one, the H4 close as well. Close with a massive wick, very massive wick. Uh, Let me read some comments from these people. What are they saying? Um, okay. Today's session has been full of laughter with pains hidden. um, yeah, I wanted to even get like deeper. That would be good. We can actually face though. We can actually face. There's still hope, guys. There's still hope. Somebody says it sounds like Kujo Forex. It actually is Kujo Forex, aka a top K. AI, AI. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm low key. I'm calm about it, but I like what this candle is doing. It's impressive so far. Somebody is saying, "Wow, I knew that." Hey, yeah. So those of you who have closed, this is how trading psychology works. Those of you who have closed, I'm sure you are re-entering, huh? What you don't know is that now you've re-entered with a different risk, and you've already taken a hit because you closed. If this re-entry doesn't go your way again, that is you losing double. So you see, What this candle be a Jimmy rough. Make it just add small momentum keke, then calm the down keke. That be all. Then I go dash am. I go, but to charm this candle. Yeah, I was talking to the people, but somebody even has a message for you right now. The person says, "Tell Kujo the one that guy he paid tuition fee for in level 200 is now passing challenges and in profits just from watching his YouTube videos." Yeah, I see. I mean, you do. Yeah, yeah. I'm sure it's be from Twitter. Guys, let's drop some fire emojis in the comment section. It's time to cook. Let's drop some fire emojis. Let this trade melt now. Let this trade melt now. Let's drop some fire emojis. Let me start. Let me lead by example. Let me put some in here. Yeah, I'm commanding the market. Yeah, commanding the market. We have to make money today. We have to make money today. Drop some fire emojis, guys. I said fire emojis. Some of you are dropping waterfall. Please don't pour the food. Oh. Somebody says, I've learned something today. What did you learn? Share with me. What did you learn? That set also says that bullish closure was confirmation to cook buys for buyers to be cooked. So right now, as it stands, who is the liquidity? Who is going to be the liquidity grab or the liquidity? Who? The bulls or the bears? Trading go whine you, but no panic. Yeah. The waterfall guy closed the trade with that. Facts. Facts. The waterfall guy closed the trade. Yeah, we got fire going on. We just need some more momentum to the downside. You know, guys, don't forget to subscribe. As I always say, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like the video. Like it now. 3 minutes more for our 15 minutes candle to close. But one thing about gold candlestick closures sometimes is that you see that the other one even closed bullish. but the current candle is bearish. So sometimes you can have your solid confirmation and everything, and it's to still go against you. So the best thing for this trade right now or this candle right now is to drop us to at least entry or a little bit below entry, and then I think we're good. Juliana says, I learned patience. Normal me would have, normal me, I would have closed. In fact, I was about to close when you were telling Kojo that some will close, then enter again. And if it doesn't go your way, then double loss. Exactly. I'm glad you learned something. These are all part of trading psychology, and this is what separates pro traders or profitable traders from rookies. I keep saying this that technicals is like one of the easiest things to learn on the market because it's pretty straightforward. You just learn what is support, what is this, what is that, how to identify your key zones here and there. The real challenge comes with money management. You see what happened this morning? The psychology of holding the trade, you know, being confident in your setup, all of those things. That is where the real skill is. That is where the difference is, right? So make sure you work on that as well. And I'm glad you've learned something from this. Gold can be a bully. Hey, gold, don't play with gold. Oh. Why do you think people are scared of gold? But I mean, you have to learn how to tame the bully sometimes. Bimo is saying hi. Bimo says hi to Kojo. Okay, if you're here, Bimo is extending his warm regards. Bimo, you hear? Send funds to the USDT now. You need to get rich now. Are you playing with your daughter or what? You know what I did? Oh really? Zaya, how are you? Everybody, everybody feel dark sentence or Charlie. Okay, yeah, yeah. Okay. Make sure you behave. Anyway, guys, our 15 minutes cannot just closed and it's bearish. Hopefully, we fist. I think Bimo is calling now. Smart. We can take you pull speaker. Yeah. Words from words from Bimo himself. Stay calm, guys. Yeah.
check the news will come out in while eating the food like that.
Yes,
Charlie,
some
you
news
need to get
day
that.
2 p.m. PMI.
Yeah,
I even give them the dynamics and everything, but hopefully we even get a drop before that. Hopefully you get a drop.
I was able to get like an early entry, so me, I'm not really the sweat, but we did together.
Anyways, guys,
End of the day, we no go die, so we did together. Okay, Charlie, all the best, all the best.
thank you, Bimo, thank you, Bimo. All right, go. My heart was down my belly. I normally close, especially last Wednesday. The trade was a win. I cried. Guys, that's one thing about this thing. Oh. Look at this same trade that I started with you guys. Look, it went all the way in deep drawdown. I'm still literally holding the trade. You understand? So trading is not. It's not. That's one of the purpose of these live sessions as well, to show you guys that this thing is real. Though. You need to lock in for real. You need to, like, don't be a chicken on the charts. This market was built with risk. Every day, every single day, you put your heart on a line to make money. You have to get used to it. So small drawdowns here and there shouldn't freak you out. Even a loss shouldn't freak you out. You have to be firm. Tell Kujo my wife is giving birth soon, and I'm definitely naming my baby after Kujo Forest. Oh wow, wow, that on behalf of Kojo Forest, we appreciate, but I'll relay your message, and we are glad that you are inspired by the legend's name. We are almost back to entry now. Almost back to entry now. So those of you who are late to the session, we have fundamentals coming up today around 2 p.m. I already explained the fundamentals and its dynamics, but maybe for the sake of those who are late, I can just go over that again, but it's pretty much clear. I was talking about the fact that we have talking about the fact that we have sorry, talking about the fact that we have ISM services PMI. So it's basically released by the Institute for Supply Management, right? The PMI is just it's an index, really. It seeks to measure like the performance of the services sector of the United States. So excluding manufacturing. Manufacturing is not part of this. So anything else aside manufacturing, mainly the services, that is hospitality, healthcare, finance, all of those things. This index is responsible for measuring it. Now, how do they do that? They take individual companies or individual sectors, they check their revenue, they check their expenditure, they check the number of people they employ, employment rates, the others, basically all the metrics that run that sector. Okay, they put it together, then they strike the index. Now, if the index has a um, a rate of 50. What you see like in the middle is like 50. So when they put everything together and it's more than 50, it means that the economy or the service sector is expanding. And when it's lower than 50, it means that it's what is contracting. So anything above 50 is good. Wise, it means that more people are being employed. It simply means that that side is booming or growing. And anything below 50, it means it's bad. It's bad for the USD. So it's simple. They are expecting it to be 51.5, which is quite high. So if the actual is released and it's more than 51.5, or at least even equal to 51.5, because the previous was what 50.8, we should still see some strength in the USD. But if the actual is released and is lower than 50, then we should have weakness in the USD. So basically, but hopefully before that will even be released, we should have gold dropping or giving us our movement for the day already. And also, in a situation where fundamentals will align with technicals, that simply means that we should have a weak dollar, because we need a weak dollar for the US, the go to what to sell off massively or nicely. So that's pretty much it for that side as well. It's nothing difficult to understand. One thing about fundamentals, okay, if you are really interested in learning fundamentals and how they work, a good way for you to start a good way for you to start is to you can even start from Forex Factory, right? Take the news one by one, go to Google, read about them. Whilst you're reading about the article, you find more things, more things. That's how you start going deeper. It's like a whole school of thought. That's how you start on your own, small, small. Fundamentals is really big. It's really a big word, big concept, and it's not an easy place. You can also go to YouTube. I think I have some YouTube channels that I can recommend for you guys. Let me see if I still have some of my tabs open. I have quite some number of YouTube channels that I watch for fundamentals or to learn more about these things. But let me see. Let me see if I can just recommend one for you guys. Oh wow, my internet is trying to lag. Now is not the time, please, guys. Now is not the time. Let me see if guys, we're almost at entry. Look at what this thing is doing. Just drop already, okay? Let me see if I can recommend some YouTube channel.
However, this only
That is for those who are interested in fundamentals anyway. But one thing about fundamentals too is that it really takes determination for you to really. It can get boring. It can get boring, especially if you're not really understanding what they're saying in the beginning. It can really get boring. So I'm just giving you tips. So you have to have that willpower to go beyond the boredom, to seek more information. But once they all start to make sense, then the interest peaks. You are now interested in finding materials and all of those things. Yep. Also, start around the basics. Use interest rates. Use those routes. If you use some weird ass routes, you will not enjoy it. You will not enjoy it. But it's a lot. And if you have economics, yeah, because and that's one thing I feel like the school system doesn't do for us. Some of these things that we learn in school, we learn them like they are so complex, or there's like some complex concepts. But when you are outside in the real world and you're trying to learn them on your own, then you realize how these teachers probably could have taught this thing. Because you see, when you're in school and you're learning, it looks as if the things are very distant from reality. But in real essence, they are just supposed to find a way to link the school education with like everyday lives or proper examples. Then the understanding will come. You know, a typical example is economics. You learn economics and then they are just talking about what topic can I even use in economics to explain this thing very well. You know, sometimes they're even explaining GDP and whatnot. And you usually have Ghana as an example. Let's say you're schooling in Ghana. You usually have Ghana that you can use as a relatable example and break this down for people to understand clearly. But they'll just be like, it looks very theoretical, just talking about GDP. And it makes all the education look abstract. When in real sense, the GDP you're talking about happens even in your own country, you know? So it starts from home, you relate it, then you balance it with the whole world at large, which is now it becomes like a macro perspective, and then you take it on from there. So I hope I've given you guys. I would not see the comments too. I would not see the comments and say, let me not read the comments, but I'm seeing some things here already. Your YouTube recommendations that was why I left there. That was why I left there quickly. Self, I'm not impressed with the YouTube recommendations. I don't know why YouTube is doing that. I mean, look at me, a finance guy like me. Look at the recommendations. You know, the Bimo says what? Kojo double punishment. Remove Kojo from the live. Punish him. Bimo is the moderator. Remove Rick. No more press. Do giveaway, please. We have it. Guys, giveaway is coming later this week, and it will only be done in the community. So you see the link in the link that is pinned in the comment section. Click on that link now and join the community. That is where the details for the giveaway will be announced. So if you want to be a part, go there. Mirage says, shall I take entry? If you are new and you just came in, yes, you can, because we are actually in the trade. But if you're part of the people who closed earlier and they're trying to re-enter again, that is on you though. But yes, I'm still very bearish on gold. But there's something that gold is doing right now that I'm not really comfortable with. The fact that we have survived the drawdown. Now that we are here, we're supposed to just get that massive drop. But with the way it is wasting time, we could possibly get, another before the drop. Because usually after this retest and you're here, you should just, have that momentum coming. But it's still looking bearish though. It's looking bearish and we are good. We're good. Peter says, please say, what app do you use for analysis? TradingView. I use TradingView for analysis. He says demand and supply. I don't know what exactly talking. Okay, yeah. Economics, I'm sure. Then MB says, if the dialect of teaching is in Chi, it would have been understood so well. Not really Chi per se. Not really like local language. The language can still be English. I mean, can still, because not even everybody understands Chi and whatnot. Everybody understands English. But the examples and explanations must just be relatable, not so far from our understanding. Then everything will like click. Next candle is Selon Kweku says next candle is going straight to TP1. Yep. TP1 is 3363.00 anyway. So let's go. The drop will come, no fear. It's definitely coming. Chrissy Forest says, I think 1 hour closure will be strong from there. Everybody and their thoughts. You have thoughts, but hopefully we feast. So one of them is one of the YouTube channels. Let me give you guys one today. It's basically, hey, I don't like this George George Gammon. Okay, George Gammon. So this man, he usually does more of macro macro perspectives. I mean, look at the topics. Bibo says this 1 hour past 9 to 5. I'm telling you. Yesterday I sit here from like 3 a.m. I get trade 11, almost 12. Do the math. But sometimes too, um, in the beginning, sometimes too, if you get trade early morning, then we get cool. You understand? But in the long run, it hard, but the reward to be rewarding. So it makes it all worth it. So if you look at his videos, usually it's like macro perspectives. Some of them are really really deep into US related. So you know you have to. It's a balance. You watch small, you go watch other people, you do that. So you look at topics. This is exactly what happens right before house pricing drops. This one has to do with housing, talking about Trump, more of a macro and geopolitical. He's that guy, you know. He's that guy. He'll talk about all the Fed, what they're trying to do, just get all of those insights you can get from this side as well. But I'm looking for a channel that can give you guys at least the basic economics stuff from there. Guys, looks like there's a little bit of, but it's still very young though. So at least this is the blue I've seen in a long time. I've seen some blue, but hopefully, hopefully we go in. But how someone prayers for it to come to entry. I mean, guys, narrow escape today. But we thank God. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. For every subscriber, if you want the trade to drop, subscribe to the channel. The more you subscribe, the more this trade will drop right now. It will happen like magic. I'm not lying. It will happen like magic. The more you subscribe, the more the trade drops. The more you like the video, the more the trade drops as well. So if you're here and you haven't subscribed, I'll appreciate it if you can just click on the button and then still looking blue, but very small. We need that massive drop. It's only 6:40 a.m. my time, but I've been here for so long. It feels like it's 8 a.m. already or something. But oh, we'll eat today. They will eat. God is on our side. We'll eat. Guys, tell me what's in your mind. Anyway, talk to me. Let's engage. Let's engage. So that's one YouTube channel. I'll find another one for you guys, especially a very basic one that talks more economics. That talks more economics. You know, the melatonin is kicking in at the sign out. Peace out, Bibo. Bibo, peace out. Respect, respect. Oh, okay, okay. Some juice, some energy, huh? Let's drop some fire emojis one last time. Let's put in some fire there one last time. Let's cook this thing. Let's cook this thing. Let's cook this thing one last time. Don't forget. Let's drop it. Let's drop it. We are 20 pips in already. We're 20 pips in already. We're 20 pips in already. 20 to 30 pips. What a day, guys. What a day we've had. But the work is still not done yet. The work is still not done yet. We still got a long way to go. No complacency. Pedal on the to the final whistle. What are the TPs of this trade? I sent it in the community and they're even here. This SL, this TP1, this TP2. Those who close the trade are praying for it to go against one. Lie, God is the greatest. Lie, God is the greatest. We are selling all the way down. I mean, we survived the drawdown. We survived the drawdown. It's only right that we feast. You know, it's only right that we feast, guys. We in 40, 40, 40. My internet is just baby, give me your hand and shoulder. Guys, are you making money or it's a long story? Da da da. Oh, oh. Guys, we in, baby. Drop some fire emojis if you held this trade all the way through. Drop some fire images if you had emojis actually. Sorry, if you held this trade all the way through. Drop some fire emojis in the comment section. Drop some fire. We're cooking. Some fire, some fire, some fire. Appreciate. Okay. Fire emojis right there. Eating, trade running nicely. Nice. At least this candle closed bearish, so it's a good one. It's really a good sign. Nonetheless, we still have some levels on the way to, but with the way everything is set up, looks like we'll feast. But we still have levels that we need to eliminate though. One being this level right here, the 4-hour turning point. Then there's a slight retest level here as well. If it's able to break these two or smash through these two levels, I think we'll have a good day. I mean, the day is already good. It's already looking good. We are already 40 pips in. And TP1 or take profit one is just here. I use this previous retest level for take profit one. That is a 336.00. So if price even makes it to this level, at least, I mean, at that point, it's okay, right? For me, go trick me into believing it was buying. You need to follow the script. You need to follow the script. You need to follow the script. Anyway, guys, it's been 2 hours, 35 minutes. It's been a good 2 hours, 35 minutes with you guys. I was going to wait for the trade to play out some more, but at least the trade is in profit now. So I'm okay. Maybe let's just wait some more. Let's vibe. Let's vibe a bit. But any moment from now, we should be signing out. Okay, guys, let's do something. I currently have 9,382 subscribers. Usually have 8 subscribers more to hit 9.4K, which is no, not 8 too. Not 8, 18, right? 18. 18 subscribers to hit 9,400. Let's hit 9.4K at least before I leave today. Guys, subscribe now. Subscribe now. Like this video now. Share now. Let's hit 9 point. It's here. I can check it for you guys. Let's hit 9.4K at least. So subscribe now. Let's hit 9.4K at least before I leave you guys. Guys, let's do this. Let's do this. Let me show you guys. It's loading. So 9,389. Let's take it to 94. 389. Guys, subscribe. Now, do this for me before I leave today. There's currently over 100 people here. I want to believe not all hundreds of people are subscribed. So if A few of you can just subscribe right now. We should hit this mark. We should hit this mark now. 9.4K is just within our reach. Don't do this, guys. Don't do this. Then another trade for the free community. Oh, this trade I've already sent it to the free community. So the free community together with the YouTube, like everybody should be on this trade. Guys, we have 9 people more. 9 people, just 9 people more. From 18 people to 9 people more. Let's do this. Another psychology of trading loading up. Profits shrinking. Profits shrinking. So if you were seeing $200 already, you should be seeing like some $50 by now. All of those things also messes with your psychology. So if you know you're not strong enough to hold, to watch trades play out, the best thing you can do in the beginning stages is to just set your parameters, stop loss, take profit, and then go about your day. So when you come back, you're either hitting TP or SL. You understand? So, guys, 6 people more, 6 people more, 6 subscribers more, and we hit 9.4K. 6 subs more. Please and please and please. Five people more. 4 people more. 4 more. No, this one is not 4 more for Nana. This one is 4 more. 4 more, guys. Two more, guys. Two more. Two more, and we hit 9.4K. Who's calling my phone? Who? I don't know if you can see this. Yeah. 9,399. One more. Just one more. One last subscriber. And we hit 9.4K. Just one subscriber more. Guys, let's do this, do this, do this, do this. If you don't subscribe, I'll not drop the laptop. I'll keep holding the laptop. Let's go, let's go. Who's gonna be the last one? I'm not saying you should unsubscribe and subscribe again. No, 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 no. Ooh, TP hit. Take profit smashed. 9,400 guys. It doesn't mean take profit smashed. 9,400 guys subs hit. It doesn't mean you should stop subscribing though. But at least the goal today has been smashed anyway. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for the support so far. Thank you guys for subscribing to the channel. The trade is already in profit. If there is any updates, I'm going to make sure to send it to the groups. So if you are not in the group, click on the link in the description now or the link in the comment. I pinned it. It will take you to the Telegram group. That is where all the updates are. All of them. From signals, mentorship, anything you want is in that group. So make sure you click on the link to join it. Also click on the link in my description to open an account with my recommended broker, Xness. Yep. And keep subscribing and supporting the channel and the dream. It's a movement, guys. Make sure you don't miss the wave. Lock in. Let's trade gold on a daily basis. Let's make money. Let's change the stereotype. You can be young and still rich. Let's make a lot of money, guys. Chef Ricky here, signing out. Until I see you guys again. Same time next week, Tuesday. I wish you a successful trading week and month. Peace out.